hardcore Iron Man. Let's go.
What? We just got an abyssal dagger off an Abbey demon. Okay. So let's check how many Abbey demons we've killed for that drop there. We've killed almost 19,000 Abbey demons, so we're just over halfway to the drop rate. So during this video, I was participating in a team bingo, which is just an event where your team tries to get as many boss drops filled in on the board as possible, and the team with the most points at the end wins. Obviously, we win, no spoilers. All right, first up on the list for the bingo is Muspa. We need, what is that, 6 drops? I think Muspa's got 6 letters in it, so... Yep, we're going to need 6 Venator Shards or Ancient Icons. I think those are the only drops. Oh, well, and the pet also counts, but I doubt I'm going to get that. So we're pretty dry on Ancient Icons, and we're coming up on the rate for our 3rd Venator Shard, so fingers crossed we get them. Oh, we got a Venator Shard. Yes! Okay, wait. We got to screenshot that to send it into the bingo. Let's go. That's 3 out of 5. Oh, that's so good. It feels so good to get lucky on these. On my main, it took me like 500 kills just to get 1. Can I get just a little bit of love in the comments for one of the most underappreciated sectors of the world? And that's internet service providers. They're always amazing. They always make sure that your service is top-notch. And the YouTube luck is coming in strong with another Venator Shard. We only need 1 more to finish the entire bow. This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh, no way. Our 5th Venator Shard at 319. That is so lucky. I mean, it's not so lucky. It's pretty lucky. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about how lucky it is. We actually have enough Venator Shards now to make the bow. Okay, let's go to the bank. I really did not expect this to go so well, so here we go. Let's go ahead and combine these 5 shards. Do you wish to use 5 Venator Shards to create a Venator bow? This process is non-reversible. No, I would like to keep my 5, we all know what that looks like. All right, yes, create the Venator bow uncharged. I have to get out some ancient essence. I'm sure I have a little bit of that in the bank. Yeah, 108,000. That'll do for now. Let's charge this bad boy. Let's just max it out. Why not? I mean, I don't have any other use for this ancient essence anyways. And we now have the Venator bow on the hardcore Iron Man. And it's purple. I love purple so much. And I feel like it looks pretty good with Masori. It looks pretty ugly with this outfit right now. But, you know, we'll get there eventually. Also, just noticed the God D'hide chaps have arrows strapped to the side of them. That's pretty cool. When are we adding these god arrows to the game, Jagex? Give me more collection log slots. Anyways, the Venator bow does have limited uses overall, but it is good at some bosses, specifically Whisperer. After Desert Treasure 2, I'm really excited to use this. I wanted to get this bow before we went to Whisperer, and it looks like we will have it. So I'm not going to use it right now. We're just going to put it in the bank, and it's going to look pretty. But in the future, it's going to be awesome. Also, this thing is worth a lot of money. Did you see the bank value fly up when I did that? Can you please... 69 million gold, very nice. I think now's a good time for a meal break. Luckily, it won't take long since I've got Factor. Factor is an absolute game changer since they send you fresh, never frozen meals that are chef-crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Seriously, they're all ready in 2 minutes, and the food is incredible. My favorite part about Factor is that it's so tasty and so quick that it completely destroys any temptation I have to go eat out, which is great considering how expensive it's gotten to order takeout these days, not to mention that it's less than ideal health-wise. They've got a weekly menu of 35 options, including Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, vegan, and vegetarian meals. Not only that, but they've got more than 60 add-ons every week, like breakfast, on-the-go lunch, snacks, and beverages to keep you going throughout the day. You really can't go wrong with any of it. If you're worried about a commitment, don't worry. You can change the amount of meals you want, pause, or reschedule at any time without any hassle. So get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders using my link. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code with your phone and use code GUIDES, JUN50, to nab that amazing deal. Thank you so much to Factor for continuously supporting the channel, and thank you to everyone who checks them out. Now, normally this is where I would stop grinding Muspa, because I mean, what else do I need from here? I have the full log completion. I got the Venator bow. All I'm missing is the pet, which would be a really cool pet to get, by the way. I do actually want to get this pet. I think it's like 1 in 2,000 though, so we're nowhere near the drop rate, but that's okay. I'm actually going to keep grinding Muspa though, because my team still needs 3 more drops from this boss to finish our bingo board thing. So yeah, we'll keep doing Muspa for a little bit. We're still 4 ancient icons behind drop rate, so hopefully I can start seeing some of these soon. We just need 3 more drops, and ancient icons do count, so those can start rolling in at any time. I just realized I didn't have my replay buffer on. I was talking to myself for over 20 seconds straight. It was really good commentary too. I really wish you guys could have heard it, but it's lost to the void forever. Anyways, we just got an ancient icon from Muspa, which is amazing, and double Dragon Plate Legs drop at the same time, which is great. There's our third Ancient Icon and our fourth item out of 6 for the bingo. We're cleaning up the entire Muspa tile for the team. You're welcome, team, by the way. Oh my goodness, I just got double Dragon Plate Legs from a Frozen Cache. All right, I've trash talked the Frozen Caches a lot over the years. It's just like, why did they add this item? It's just another roll of the drop table. But you know what? From this day forward, I will stop complaining. Oh yes, new PB 152. We got the combat achievement for something, for getting a sub 2-minute kill off task or something, and now the last one we're not going to be able to do without the funny green eyeball prayer, but that's okay because we got the other one, and that's, what is that, 5 combat achievement points? Ugh, we're looking so good. We're closing in on whatever tier this is. And there's another Ancient Icon, 5 out of 6. Please clap. Oh baby, you gotta be joking me. All right, the spooning is over, my friends. We have done it. There's our 6th drop from Muspa for the bingo, and it is an extra Venator shard, which is beautiful because you can actually use the, no, it's like basically useless on an Iron Man. You can break it down for Ancient Essence, but yeah, I've got 50,000 in the bow and 71,000 in the bank, and I might go for Muspa Pet in the future. I don't think that I'm going to need 50,000 extra essence, but I will use this Venator shard to give to my main account so that one day I can actually afford another Twisted Bow. Here's what the bingo board is looking like right now. Muspa's cleared, the Perilous Moons are almost cleared, Barrows is almost done, and we've knocked out a solid few tiles at a couple other places. So now I think I actually want to pivot over to doing some Slayer, trying to get some boss tasks. Hopefully Konar is generous. And right now our Slayer task, actually this is so exciting, is that Abyssal Demon task from earlier. And I know you're like, oh wow, Abyssal Demon, so exciting, but I can actually bring the Venator bow there, and it is a formidable weapon for Abyssal Demon tasks because it actually will stack them basically in the catacombs and just tag all of them. It does a ton of damage. Let's go try it out. I've been here using the Veni bow on the Abyssal Demons, and holy moly, it's so good. Let's take a look at the Slayer XP. Are you ready for this? Almost 60,000 XP per hour? Are you actually joking me? Now, I know a lot of people are going to come in here and say, well, why don't you just barrage these demons? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? You can literally barrage these for 5 kajillion XP per hour, you big dingus. And yeah, you're right about that, but you missed one thing. My helmet is red, and that means one of the best ways to get prayer XP is by using this spell right here, Demonic Offering, which makes these ashes turn into a lot of prayer XP, because I can't really use the Wildy Altar. There is one small problem with doing the Wildy Altar as a hardcore. I'm sure you can figure it out if you think hard enough. But yeah, nearly 60k XP per hour for this task is absolutely insane. And I think we had like 70 or 80 demons left, and it used 400 charges on our Venator bow. So I don't think we'll have to go back to Muspa for a long time, but if we ever do, I actually enjoy that boss, so it's completely fine. Now, Konar, I need you to give me a boss task. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably do Duradel if I'm hunting for boss tasks. Okay, I'm going to use these 3 Brimstone keys, and then we're going to Duradel. You never know what could happen. 3 keys, 3 pieces of Dusk Mystic, or honestly, maybe 0. All right, now this is funny. We just got a Rune Dragons task of 6 Rune Dragons, and the beautiful thing is I'm actually excited to do Rune Dragons now, so once this bingo's over, I'm going to extend Rune Dragons and Adamant Dragons so we can go for the log slots from here, and a Dragon Crossbow will be an upgrade to our Rune Crossbow, so that'll be cool. But right now I'm not going to because I want boss tasks. Oh, very lucky. I unblocked Hellhounds just for this bingo. I mean, and I need the Cerberus pet still, so I'm not going to complain about doing Cerberus, but there we go. We are at 1183. That's how long it took me to get the Pegasian Crystal here. That was my last one. And we do have the Jar of Souls. So if we manage to nab this pet, we have green logged Cerberus. And we all know Cerberus, I think, is 1 in 128 for any crystal, which is pretty common considering that you can kill a lot of Cerberus per hour. It's been like a year or 2 since I've killed this boss. Okay, wow. When did they update this at Cerberus? This is amazing. I remember you used to just pick a winch, peek in, and hop 50 worlds. But look at this. When I peek in at this, it says 1 adventure in the North Cave, 1 adventure in the West Cave. None are in this cave. That's so nice and convenient. Shout out Jagex. We really are lucky to have the J mods that care so much about this game that are willing to put in time to update the stupidest little things for us. Well, there's 1,200 kills at Cerberus, and nah, this boss is not too hard. I've, fought it so many times that it just clicked right back in my head, and we are having a groovy time here. Look at the T-bow hitting its max hit of 72 here at Cerberus, which is just absolutely nasty. This boss gets shredded, and the ghost phase shreds through my prayer pot supply like there is no tomorrow. But hey, that's okay. That's part of the fun of Cerberus, is watching everything you love slowly dwindle away in front of your eyes. 1,300 kill count at Cerberus for the Rune Plate body. Finally, we get something. I've been waiting for this drop for hours. Will we get 0 drops from 146 Cerberus? Yes, we will. And just to add insult to injury, Unholy Symbol is the last drop. Back to back. Oh! Back to back Cerberus. Easiest back to back of my life. There's 1,400 kills at Cerberus, and we still have not gotten anything, unfortunately. But I'm sure it's coming. You know what I mean? You can't go dry forever. Boots will as well. Oh! All right, well, there we go. There's an Eternal Crystal. Finally, we get something from Cerb for the bingo. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. It's been like 300-something kills until since we got something last. And this is worth 6 mil. Oh, is the Eternal Crystal going up in price a lot right now because they're going to be buffing the Eternal Boots? I guess that makes sense. All right, there's the Cerberus task done. No second drop, but that's okay. 1 crystal is more than enough for me. We got the most exciting, exhilarating, life-risking boss in RuneScape, Cave Kraken. We're going to go slay it on the hardcore account. Probably lose our status, but it's okay. I'm doing it for the bingo team. No way! We actually got the pet! I was like barely looking at the screen and I saw this pop up here. I was like, why did the drop go on the ground next to me? This game is so buggy, but no, we got the little pet Kraken. Let's talk to it. It's so cute. What's Kraken? Not heard that one before. How are you actually walking on land? We have another leg just below the center of our body that we use to move across solid surfaces. Is that real? Is that true? Are they just making that up? I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, there we go. We don't have to do Kraken anymore. I would do this for my bingo team, but honestly, we are in last place, and I don't want to do Kraken anymore. Let's go throw it on the block list. I swear to God, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, thank God. I don't know what I would have done if I got a 4th stale baguette on this account. All right, so I figured we'd build a pet menagerie in our house. Menagerie, I don't know how the heck to pronounce it. So we can store our pets in this house. What do you think? I pimped it out. I just haven't set up one of these little ground things, because honestly, I think they look a little bit weird. I was going to do the volcanic one, but I didn't have lava runes. I just took that as a sign that I think they look weird. Let's put all of our pets here. We have 9 pets in total right now. Some pretty sick ones, actually. Okay, it's making me metamorphize it. And there we go. There's our 9 pets. 3 boss pets so far, right? Hydra, Vorkath, and Scoties. I know 4 now with the Cave Kraken, duh. So we're looking pretty spicy, and I even built this little pet list that you can look at, which is like the most useless thing I've ever seen in my life because the collection log exists, and you can just look them up in there. And now for a great feeling, go to rewards, go here to Cave Kraken, and block. Amazing. And I still have 2 more block slots, one of which I haven't unlocked yet because I need 300 quest points. I'm 8 off. There's so many new quests, though. It'll be really easy. I just haven't felt like questing. Well, you will not guess what task we just got from Duradel. We have 250 Abyssal Demons right now, and Sire is looking mighty juicy. We're at 226 kills, only 1 unsired, unfortunately. But we are 1/3 out of the bludgeon from that unsired, so let's get started. My most favorite boss in the entire game. Here we go. 300 kill count at Abyssal Sire, and all I have to show for it is a big, fat, steaming pile of coal. Thank you very much, Sire. I love you. You're an amazing boss. I know this is a little out of the blue, but I have just realized something. I actually should not block Cave Krakens yet, because I still want to get the 10 Kraken Tentacles and upgrade our Trident of the Swamp. So I actually still need 4 more. Oh, I forgot about that. I was so excited to be done with Kraken, but we're not quite done yet. Oh my gosh, yes, we got another one finally at 362 kill count. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy I stuck with this. I was thinking about just doing 100 Sire kills per task and then giving up, but look at that. 136 is what it took this task. 2nd unsired. Let's just pop it right into the font. Hopefully we get another bludgeon piece. I wouldn't be too upset if it's also a new log slot like the jar or the pet. Completely cool, but I really, really want the bludgeon. Let's see what we get. Come on, baby. Yes, our 2nd bludgeon piece, the bludgeon axe, and we're 2 out of 3. Awesome. You know, funnily enough, we're actually lucky on bludgeon pieces now. It's like 1 in 200 something on average for a piece of the bludgeon. So we're dry on unsires, but we're getting lucky on the bludgeon. Just 1 more to go. Well, there is 400 kill count at Abyssal Sire. Very, very fun. That means that we should now have 4 unsireds, you know, on average, whatever you want to say. And we have 2. I am thankful that we've gotten 2, you know, but 4 sounds a lot better. It's over 250 Abyssal Sire straight. we are done with the task. I have done more Abyssal Sire in the past 2 days than I had done on the entire history of my account. So that is pretty impressive to me. I did not think I'd be able to pull such an insane thing off. And there's only like 17 minutes left in the bingo. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more drops. Kind of sucks that I was pretty busy this week and I wasn't able to do a lot. But I have done more than I expected. Look at that 162,000 Slayer XP from one task. And by the way, we're almost at 500 kills at Sire, which is pretty nifty. But unfortunately, for some reason, we still only have 2 unsired. I know I'm just cursed at this boss, but still hurts. All right, so it's time to go back to Konar now that we're done with our intense bossing, which was like 4 boss tasks or something. So it wasn't that intense. I unblocked Cave Crack, and that was just a waste of 100 Slayer points. I don't want to talk about it. And now that we're back here, I actually have some thoughts. I think I'm going to keep Hellhounds unblocked, and that's going to be a long-term pet grind here at Cerberus. I mean, the worst that could happen is we get more crystal drops, and I could drop trade those to my main, and they're worth a lot of money. The Eternal Crystal, look at this. I was just checking my banks. We're 10 million gold now, and the Prim is 32 mil. So Cerberus is probably bonkers money right now. The only one that sucks is the Pegasian, and we've only gotten one of those, so surely we'll never see another one of those. And I just think general bossing during Slayer is going to be something I focus on a lot more now. Finally, another incredibly AFK task with the Venator Bow. This is so good here at the Mutated Bloodvelds. In fact, I probably should not have brought Barrow's Gloves. I should have brought Bracelets of Slaughter because this task is so insanely good. And it's quite AFK. All I have to do is, you know, reload the cannon every now and then and make sure my prayer points don't drop. But yeah, Venator Bow Supremacy. This thing stays winning. I don't want to hear any people trash talking the Venator Bow. Not a single one of you. If you type it, I swear to God. And with that mining XP drop, we just hit 40 million mining XP, a fifth of the way to 200 mil, which we're definitely going to clean up this year. You know, I'm just going to sit here and mine all year. But seriously, I was almost out of Amethyst eras for the T-Bow, so we were sitting here chilling at Amethyst. With the new update, the Expert Mining Gloves guarantee you like 2 or 3 Amethyst mined per node, which makes this extremely chill in AFK. And I think it's about 30,000 XP per hour if you don't walk away from your computer for 20 minutes like a doofus like I did. But yeah, it is a great activity. Definitely give it a shot. All right, I think it's finally time to leave the Amethyst behind. We have almost 80,000 Amethyst arrow tips just waiting to be turned into Amethyst arrows. I think that's enough. I think the Twisted Bow will be working just fine for a little while. Just kind of felt like working through some of the banked XP we have. Here's the last of our wines that we made. And look at that. We gained over 3 million cooking XP from the grapes that we had in the bank. And now that we're through it, we've got almost 31,000 jugs of wine. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I like the way the stack looks. I had planned on going through my herb tab and using it all, but they have that new Herblore minigame coming out in Varlamore in the next month or so, so I'm really glad I actually saved all these herbs up, because I think some of them are going to be useful. I've especially heard that Dwarf Wheat are actually going to be pretty good for this minigame, so I wonder what the XP will be like. It is a sad day. It's time to say goodbye to a lot of this junk here in my bank. Well, it's not junk, it's all very valuable, cool items that I collected. But it's just taking up bank space. My bank is like almost full. It's embarrassing. I've tried to go through and clean it, but I'm a hoarder. I can't get rid of anything, all right? So I'm just going to get rid of all this stuff that's worth money, and I'm going to let my main have it because I'm a disgusting person who also plays a main. Goodbye, all my expensive stuff. All right, let's see how much money I just lost from my bank value on the hardcore. It is about 150 million gold, as you can see here, but honestly, it's okay. I don't really care about bank value that much. I was never going to use these items, so it's good to see them go into a good cause, like spending it all on implings. Time for something more relaxing than killing bosses, dodging fire and spikes and swords flying through the air. That's right, we're at the Hallowed Sepulchre where I am dry. See, I can go dry at places. I'm not lucky everywhere, okay? I'm 11 past the drop rate on the Ring of Endurance, and we're going to change that today. We're getting that ring. I also must once again pose the question, why do we only have 1 ring slot? We have 5 fingers. Where are we putting these rings? Also, oh my god, the black graceful boots have little wings on them? Wait. I never noticed that. I forgot my strange old lockpick, but don't worry, we just got one from the chest right there, first run. Ah, thank you, RNGesus. I think I'm actually about to log out for the night. Honestly, I was on the 5th floor of the Hallowed Sepulchre, right before the part where you go to the 3rd floor, and I went to go alch something, and I accidentally clicked the Civitas Illifortis teleport. Shout out to Jagex for adding new spells to the game, because there didn't used to be teleports. And I know what you're thinking, dude, just enable spell filtering. You could just get rid of it. Wait, spell reordering? Wait, what? Wait a minute. I could just move it out the way. Oh. Right, a big, massive, tremendous, incredible milestone. 250 grand hallowed coffins looted, and I'm also out of adamant nails, so I gotta go smith some more. But the loot from this has been absolutely spectacular so far. You get so much money, runes and sandfuse serums, Renar seeds. This place is just absolutely incredible, not to mention the XP is nuts. But I've also been working through my alch tab. There's an extra 15 mil to add to our cash stack. God, it's looking so good. All right, we've been here for a while, and I mean a while, as you'll be able to see here as we open our 300th grand hallowed coffin. That is right. That's like another 100 down. I don't remember exactly where we're at before, but we've done like almost 100. The loot from here has been beautiful. I'm going to throw it up on screen. 14.4 million gold worth of loot. 8 strange old lockpicks is really interesting. And I've just realized that I have clue scrolls in the bank because I could have been getting elite clues this entire time. I'm an absolute dingus. But regardless, we have 3,400 hallowed marks, which we can trade this guy. This is going to seem really weird, but I swear it has a purpose. I'm going to buy 6 dark dyes so we can recolor another dark graceful set to put in our POH. Unfortunately, I do not have enough marks of grace to buy another graceful set at the moment, which is a little bit tragic. But I would also like to say we also finished our entire stack of amethyst arrows, 76,000 in the meantime, so our twisted bow will not be without ammo for many years, hopefully. And we have these 1,600 hallowed marks left over. I have nothing else to spend these on except the loot sacks, so let's go ahead and trade the mysterious stranger and buy 16 of these loot sacks. It looks like I am going to run out of inventory space very quickly. Just 2 more to open, and the loot tracker says we got 1.16 million gold from that, which is pretty nice. Now, of course, some of that is in garbage that's not useful to me, like flipping monk robes and holy symbols and stuff, but hey, still pretty decent. I will not complain in the slightest. All right, y'all, it's time to do something incredibly important. I've been putting this off for a while, but it's time for us to get the 10th pet on the account. I don't care how dry we go or how long it takes, we are going to get it. Probably one of the hardest pets in the game, too. Oh, there we go. We got it. The Chompy Chick. That did not take long. That's very lucky, actually. There's our 10th pet, the hardest one in the game. It took us 130. It's a 1 in 500, so we got absolutely spooned. 10 pets on the hardcore, man. This does count. It's in the all pets section. I don't know what to tell you guys. It counts as a pet. All right, let's give it a little talking to, because I actually don't know what this says. Chirp. It says chirp, which I guess is quite appropriate for probably the easiest pet in the game. And while we're at it, I figured we'd get ourselves a fancy new hat, Chompy Bird hat. I love that they all just have the name Chompy Bird hat as their name. This one is for 1,400 or 1,300 or something like that. Looks pretty snazzy. We still have to go for the 4,000 one, but the Chompy Bird log is looking pretty okay for now. We'll return for the rest of these hats pretty soon in the near future and probably get like 8 duplicate pets along the way. Now I really want to try something different. I want to try the easy clue method here in the Civitas Illa Fortis town center here. There are these guys you can pickpocket, these wealthy citizens, and sometimes the urchins, the children here, will distract them, and you could pickpocket them automatically very, very quickly, and they have a 1 in 100 chance to give an easy clue while you're pickpocketing them. And so I'm going to try this. I'm going to go for this for a little while, try to stack up a couple easy clues. It is a little bit slower than the ham members, I think. It might actually be on par when you consider the amount of time it takes to get into the stupid ham layer and such. And I just punched the guard. Okay, I just found out the hard way. We do not have a 100% success rate on these guys like we do the ham members, but with the automatic pickpocketing, which has a 100% success rate, and the fact that this is so close to a teleport, it might still be a good easy clue method. We'll see. So judging by the math I have run, you can get about 21 easy clues per hour at 99 thieving, of course, pickpocketing these wealthy citizens, which is pretty good. That's not 21 easies done. That's just 21 gathered, so it does take a little bit of extra time, of course, to do them. It's pretty decent, though. It's not bad, but the best part about this that has a huge advantage over ham members is the XP per hour is actually really good. Look at that, 212,000 thieving XP per hour. That's actually pretty darn nice, and we've only been here for just over 10 minutes, and we have made nearly 100,000 gold from thieving these guys as well, so I definitely can't complain. It's a pretty decent moneymaker, it's pretty decent XP, and it's pretty decent easy clues. It's just a pretty decent method. And this should be our final step if I am correct. Yep, and there we go. We did 11 clues. I already had one before this, so technically 10 clues. It took about 40 minutes, which puts this at like 15 clues per hour, which is not that bad. I think ham members, at least before the clue dropping update, were like 18 per hour at max efficiency, so this is good. It's definitely good. With the clue drop update, ham members are probably like over 20 or something now, so it's definitely still faster, but this is way more chill, It's way more XP per hour, and yeah, I just think I like it better. Now let's go ahead and open these 11 easy oh wow, 17 caskets. I actually didn't realize that we had so many easy clues in the bank. Hopefully we get a Bob shirt. That's what we really, really want deep in my heart, and if we don't get one now, then I'll do a big grind in the near future. Oh, back-to-back collection log items, Iron Kite Shield trimmed, and the Black Helm H5. Oh, baby, that is what I like to see. Let's get back at it. We've got less than 10 clues left to go. Bob shirt, please. Black plate legs trimmed, another log slot. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Blue elegant skirt. Dude, why are we getting so many uniques? This is fantastic. And finally, 2 more to go. No Bob shirt in 237. Absolutely tragic. But hey, what was that? 4 new collection log slots in that opening? That's great. I did all the clues in my bank. Let's do some more opening. Why not? We've got a lot of garbage in here. Let's see if we can get anything. Spam click the beginners because who cares? Oh, we actually got the Amulet of Defense trimmed. I don't know how we're doing on beginner clues. Oh, we have 5 out of 6 with only 30. Oh my gosh, absolutely spoon-fed as per usual. On to the medium clues. I already have Rangers. Actually, I already have the entire boot collection done, so what could I get? Holy smokes, a double. Wow, so that was a double unique casket before this into another double unique, and they are both new. Wow. In white back-to-back-to-back double uniques, and both of these are also new. Excuse me? All right, surely this is boring. It was boring. Well, no, actually, Master Scrollbook, that's pretty decent, actually. Into with a Gnomish Firelighter and the last casket dupe Ranger Boots. Fantastic. Oh, wow, that was grim. Surely these hards are going to be absolutely boring. And another unique Orbital Full Helm. Come on. Oh, Sarah Plate Skirt. Oh, my God. Guthix Plate. All right, guys, the spooning is happening. The absolute spooning is happening. It's absolutely out of control. Oh my god. That's 3 new uniques just in the hard clue section. And now we've got our elite caskets. The only things that we're not getting are master clues, which I won't complain about too bad. Now, if we can get some uniques from elites, I will consider this the best clue opening of all time. And to be fair, elite clues don't really tend to give you things. Oh my god. You have no idea how happy I am. That is the shared treasure trail rewards section finally completed. Bandos page 2, green logged, and we now have all the pages for every single book, so I can finally get rid of all that bank space that's been taken up by that. Oh my gosh, this is the best clue opening ever. Seriously, there's no beating it. And on the last one, we get that master clue we have been seeking out, and we can actually do it. Now, do I want to do this? No, I don't think I do. Okay, so I actually messed up pretty bad. I'm realizing here that I had dropped a lot of my pages when I realized that I had all the collection log slots for them, but I did not actually put them in the book. So let's put these pages in the Bandos book. Yeah, unfortunately, I still need the 1st and 4th page for that. The Guthix book, I need every page. The Sarah book, we need every page because I dropped them all for bank space. Wow, that is a little bit embarrassing. But hey, we could start working on that again. We got a lot more clues we're going to open before we die. In either real life or in game. Anyways, I think I'm going to end the video off here. Thank you all so much for watching. We got up to 758 log slots in this episode. Still aiming for the big 1,000 by the end of this year, and I'm more and more confident every day that we'll be able to hit it. Also, if I end the next video with less than 800 million XP, I want you all to just cancel me. Send me into the abyss, okay? I want to hit 1 billion XP this year, but we really got to pick up the pace if I want to do that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you all endlessly. If you could press like and leave snarky comments and all that garbage, that makes YouTube allow me to live. I'd appreciate it so very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you next time. Goodbye.